I actually changed the title this time. Hello, welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Pharaoh King's Blade. Where we last left our heroes. They finished the chromatics. Oh, wait. They finished the gem side, moved over to the chromatic side, fought a few things, and are now within the chambers of the brazier. But you guys haven't really walked into that area. Well, the others were looking around at loot and stuff. Luke decided to wander off on his own and start messing around with a coffin. Upon disturbing it, a lot of commotion is heard as the coffin itself starts to crack as a sort of soul binding beam.
A what?
Oh.
You came
You see
in
a
bit quiet.
dragonborn of some kind, almost made of wispy shadows. You disturb my sleep. Whilst
I'm letting Luke deal with his own consequences here. I was over getting ready to use the forge.
It's also loud over here, like there's a loud smash of stone.
Alright, well, can we move around? We move around.
Dela'Nova would have looked over in that direction, saw Luke fucking with something that he probably shouldn't have, and I'm just gonna let him suffer the consequences of his own actions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Pass is not here right now.
Yeah.
Is he not here?
So how do we proceed
No,
with that?
he went to sleep because he has a bunch of real life shit he has to deal with tomorrow.
This is quite the predicament.
All right. Well.
Yep.
Since he stammers a little bit probably, but stands strong. Looking him up. Probably frightened a little bit. This creature has a sort of aura about them.
He's just slightly bigger than Luke.
Yeah.
He's just getting bigger and bigger.
He looks friendly.
I'm gonna start inching my way over there.
Yeah. As
So you two see me now.
Yeah. You watch as something just walks out of the shadows and appears in front of you, and then Noel runs over.
My God, is that a cow?
Hey, Lydia. What? A Noel.
I do the 2 fingers to the eyes thing. Then I go back.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. Alright, you run over.
So sorry about disturbing you. We definitely did not mean to do that. If you'll just go back to your rest, I promise you will not be disturbed again.
Persuasion.
Do you think the cow is friendly?
Okay. That is a no.
Holy shit.
What?
21.
The creature narrows its eyes.
What? I mean, starting off
The
strong with this
creature
one.
Smiles. Alright. Then this one.
Look at that
must
winning smile.
And I will forgive. As he slowly starts slipping in. Though You watch as Luke
Oh, no.
just starts kneeling and bowing and starts sort of praying a bit and saying sorry. I'm sorry for like a few minutes and then stands up. What? Why was I doing that?
Oh, well, at least you're repentant.
I'm just over here
Scratches head.
prepping. I'm just over here
No.
prepping these to be melted down into stocks.
Hello, Lydia. You can introduce yourself and your character. Whoop.
Oh, hello.
Yo.
That's actually really cool armor.
I guess it's a fine opportunity to introduce myself. I am Perina. I've actually been tailing the lot of you for quite some time. You see, I've been stuck in here for a while. And then when the door opened, I thought it would be my chance to escape, but then it closed again. I've sort of
Oh.
been just waiting for you to find a way out.
Well,
And then he did that, so
Yeah.
I thought I might as well jump in. Very scary thing in there.
I must
Yeah, thank
admit,
you for
that's
that.
quite a cool segment you've got.
A what?
A segment? That's the weapon that you're carrying.
No, it's a bardiche.
Ah.
well, the only way out of here is to complete all the trials. Currently, we've completed the gem trial. We were going to figure out how to do the chromatic trial, but had a bit of a disagreement with some cultists of a lindworm, so
He looks really beat up.
goes back to stripping the straps and rivets from the armors to prepare them to be melted down.
Are you reforging mithril?
Actually, no. I'm trying to see if I can decode.
You may excuse us for being a little apprehensive. The last one to have joined us tried to assassinate us.
Oh yeah, points to the kobold.
Arm.
Currently,
Grunk.
it is just the top half of a kobold head that has been unceremoniously attached to his left shoulder pauldron.
Oh, well, I mean,
Holy
I
shit.
got his arm.
I didn't realize you did that in the armor artwork.
Yes, it's on the pauldron.
Also, you see a little Gripply with like a robotic arm attachment to his left arm. I got his arm.
Yes, he wanted to cut off his own arm so he could replace it. No advantages at all.
No, that's not what I wanted.
my character slowly
That's what happened, though.
walks over to this torch. I mean, if I wanted to assassinate you, you never would have seen me. After all. And then I snuff the light. And Farina just disappears.
I turn
Now,
on the
here's
light
a
with
fascinating
prestidigitation.
question. Does a forge count as torchlight?
Well, the light that's coming off of it is it's like it's sort of a divoted thing. It's not like a lot of light because of what it is, but some light. It doesn't reach to where they are. If you have dark vision, you can't see them right now. They're literally it's like they've vanished from sight.
Huh. They really are gone.
Oh,
Nikki, what check would it be to break both of these sets of half plate down to base materials?
they're back.
Then I'm gonna use my tinderbox to relight the torch.
Well, your smithing tools.
These are the smithing tools I got from the other place.
Yeah,
Correct?
there is a. Well, no, there's smithing tools and the old smithing tools.
Yes.
The old ones are the technically new ones.
No, the old ones are the set I originally bought, hence why I
No.
named them old
They're old
in my
because they're
inventory.
ancient.
Nikki, I named them that to denote they were the ones I purchased, not to denote they were the other ones.
Now, see, we can't just leave you alone here. And he takes a few steps forward.
There you go.
Oh, well,
Now
thank
you can.
But
Okay.
also, how can we trust you?
Oh.
Like,
How
I
can you
cannot.
trust me?
We could show you the exit and you could take your own path.
Is there more than one path?
It's a
Otherwise,
desert.
we're kind of forced to share.
Well, depending on where you are in this labyrinth of a dungeon.
It's a labyrinth? That's why I kept getting lost.
Yeah, and the doors are really hard. Just ask Dela'Nova about that. Just willingly chooses to ignore me.
Yes. Are there any special properties of this tool set? Nikki.
Oh. What is going on with my computer right now?
Dead.
Like, okay, no, I've actually been, like, kind of weirded out. My antivirus has been going crazy for the past, like, 20 minutes.
Ooh, Trojans.
Yep.
Nah,
That's
it's
what
not
it
that bad.
says, but it just keeps pointing to files that don't exist in the temp Discord folder.
I'm in,
And ones I
guys.
keep
I'm in.
freaking deleting.
I get us all the items.
Grab all the porn and leave.
Tell
My
me,
God.
Dragon Man.
Mm.
Tell me about the hardness of the doors.
Yes.
How hard were they?
Sorry. How tall is your character?
7'2".
I'm sorry, but
What?
I feel like there's a
How
lot
the
of sexual
fuck?
tension going on right now.
I slouch.
Also, female gnolls are usually larger than male gnolls.
Yeah.
And very dominant might as well.
He will
I'm pretty
glance.
short for a female.
He will glance at you, and then go back to what he's doing. Nikki, is there anything? Are there any different properties from these tools?
It's
I
a
don't want to
plus
call you
one.
cow again, but I forgot. What is your species?
Okay.
A shakala, maybe?
A knoll.
No.
For
How?
fuck's sake, get Foundry! Can I roll well on skills that I am actually built for in this fucking game?
How do you
That's
how
a
do you
9.
spell that?
Huh, I've never thought of that. Probably NOUL, if I had to guess.
It's GNOLL. I don't know why. It's weird.
I know that. She doesn't.
Yeah,
As your-
no, my character says it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my character's quite old.
Fascinating. I've never seen your kind before. Where do you originate?
Is anybody helping me with this?
No, this is an old man.
No.
If you ask Grunk, he
Fucking-
might as well help you. But I don't.
You don't have smithing tools. It would have
Yeah.
to be one of the 2 other people that have tools.
I don't think I have tools.
I'm sure the third
Of
result when
course.
you look up Paladin on Google
Uh-huh.
Images will help you.
He's helping. There's the.
Yep.
Well, I assume you're stuck with us until we leave this place, at least.
That's what I assume as well.
Well, we can't just leave. I thought we could.
No.
I don't think so.
The
All
door-
right, well, let's put that to the test. I'm gonna start to walk out of here.
You walk all the way back to the entrance, yeah?
Yep.
Good luck.
I want to
Yeah,
see
we'll-
if we can't
we'll just
actually
do-
leave.
We'll just I would go with him, but I feel like that's like too suspicious. Like, what if we get into a fight and he ends up dead, and then I'm like, well, fuck.
I guess
Now I look
Junior
like a
can join
murderer.
in.
I got spells, man.
Junior's coming with you. Oh no.
That truly would be suspicious.
I'm just gonna stay here with the old frog.
So why aren't you with Papa Della?
Because you started wandering on your own, and there's a buddy system.
Excuse me. Since when were we buddies?
Oh,
My
Damn.
father always
Damn.
said don't go places by yourself.
ouch.
All right,
Ow.
well, you got a fair point. It won't be long yet.
Okay, we're changing my dice setting. Maybe that'll fix my fucking
got
horrendous
23.
rolls. Yes, I'm talking about the 2 for a total of 9.
You have to realize he only
So-
focuses on the negatives. That's how he wins so much.
Yep.
Continue. So as you wander up the spiral staircase once again,
Yeah.
this room here is actually not even lit. It's
Pretty dark. I mean, I have
you have dark
fire
vision
spell,
and
so
stuff, which is probably why you never noticed them right away, because they did follow you in, and then the door closed behind them. And as you go up the stairs to the top, yeah, she's right. The door is sealed behind you, and you budge, and like even with your strength, you cannot budge it. It is something else is keeping it sealed.
could I make an Arcana check to see what magical effects this is holding us within?
Yep.
Wow, I'm a fucking wizard, but I don't have proficiency on Arcana. What?
You chose your proficiencies.
Yes.
Oh, this type of ward is different. Not ones you've seen before.
Junior, give me a look here. Can you see anything odd about this?
Huh?
Do you sense any magical properties around this door?
Right.
Wh-
Wrong stat. Doesn't matter.
Somehow, almost worse.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Well,
No idea.
the cow thing. Let's just go back.
Hey!
They were right. They were right.
Hey,
They're not a
that's
cow.
me.
They're a hyena person.
Yeah, hyena.
They're a canid.
I've never seen their species around here before. Quite unusual.
They're generally found in the southern region. Some are found in the Nedora Empire, generally guards and stuff. Surprised you
I
haven't
know.
seen any. They
Well,
look
I
like
haven't ventured out
jackals
much.
in the Nedora Empire, mostly.
Yeah, I also assumed it was a jackal at first.
Ooh.
But you took a look at those curves.
Dim curves.
Huh? Huh?
You feel a disturbance as someone mispronounces your weapon type again. Oh no. What's funny is we have a null with a Bardiche. We have a Dragonborn with a fucking fist hammer.
The Lucerne.
True.
I don't know if I'd really call that a lucerne.
It's
And
it
a
is
wizard with a
giant
rip.
hammer with a fist on it.
Oh, it is a lucerne with it. Instead of a small hammer, it's a fist.
And also, it has a very, very small little spike on it. That's
Yeah.
very curved.
Yeah.
It's to make more room for the fist.
Hello? You guys still around here?
Oh, you back?
Yeah, it took a while.
Where did
Lots
you
of magic
escape?
out there. Yeah,
Did you escape?
the fucking jackal is right.
And Jackal.
Wow, you didn't even pronounce that word right.
Uh, okay, fine, hyena.
Thank you. Wait a minute, no. I have a name, and I gave it to you.
What?
Arena.
Harina.
Yes.
Ha. Very well. So like, what have you found out here in the meantime?
Were we supposed to be finding stuff out?
Looks at Dela'Nova, trying to finally smelt that armor in.
Yeah, I've just been trying to break down this armor.
The intelligence shows.
No.
I get the feeling that we're not going to be able to take everything with us once we leave. We should manage our options.
What are we trying to take?
Well, I don't know what he's doing right now, but we got a lot of stuff on us so far.
He's doing his best, I think.
Yeah, you gotta give him that.
You,
Just cheer him on when he pushed the doors, that's it.
You melt the two armors down into, well, their liquid forms. Well, semi-liquid forms. You don't want to forge liquid metal. That's a bad idea. You make them into their malleable state.
Mm-hmm. So my character is from the Numdrakius Empire. I assume he would have heard of Adamithril, correct? Saying as though he was from one of the Dragonborn houses.
He would have heard about it, but like, that was actually something that wasn't shared to the Nomdrakius Empire. Still isn't, but it is known about. Some people in the Nomdrakius Empire tried to buy and steal items of such, but still haven't figured out the percentile divination of the two.
I have a theoretical question.
Theoretical?
I don't
Purely
follow this
theoretical.
god, but they seem like they might be the person who has information. I'd like to try and contact the Pillar of Knowledge to see if they have the recipe for Adamithril.
Sure.
We're gonna experience some pillar talk.
Pillar talk? God damn it.
just a little bit of religion.
You know, like pillow talk.
I'd like to pray to Priscilla, please. Is that okay? No.
You
Life
think,
busy.
but man, what the fuck was her name? Coldrick's talked about her a little bit. Man, tip of your tongue.
Can I try again?
Defeated plea.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh no. I
No
contacted
answer.
the wrong person.
No answer.
What other deities related to knowledge are there that this character would know about?
Is there a forge deity?
Yes.
There is. I'm not sure if he would know about them, though. Does my character know who Vikara is?
Doesn't your god do forge?
No.
Yes. His associated
he does.
domain is forge.
His associated domain is Valhalla.
Oh.
He just so
Clerical-
happens to want the forges.
Clerical domain of war and forge. Because of their whole forge on the helms. I remember this. Fine,
Yes, but
it's fine. I'm other gods,
specifically
Vikara? Because she's more active now, yes. She could be known about.
Alright. Fuck it. We'll try and contact them. It's not much better than the 6, but it's above a 10.
Nice.
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 I love you guys.
I've only just met you.
That wasn't in character.
I know.
You've just shown me that you're a bunch of nice people. What's wrong?
True. I mean, we banter a lot, but yeah.
Alrighty.
We're forming the Star of Power right now. Quick, get
Nope.
Junior in the middle so he can evolve.
No way.
Oh my God,
Once
I
again,
picked Junior up and I set him in the middle of us.
once again, no answer.
God damn it.
Here, no, make me an Arcana check, actually.
Whoa, that die
Yeah.
came flying in.
Something funky going on. You're just not sure what.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to waste materials trying something if I can't at least get some idea of the right thing. So I'm just going to form these into stocks.
Very
Okay,
well.
so you've been sitting there for quite a while.
That type of armor.
Have you found anything out?
Each of those would be 2 stocks.
Sweet.
Oh, looks
I-
like he got some stars.
Well, is it a divine intervention, though?
No.
Is there an actual stock of metal item in the importer?
No, there's no raw materials in the books, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, well, other than okay, there's one compendium.
People have to
area
derive the cost of raw materials from the cost of like a cart and shit.
But I can drive.
Well, then you're fucked. No
No
raw materials for you.
How much does a stock of adamantine weigh? And how much does a stock of mithril weigh?
Mithril would be lighter than adamantine.
That
they're both a
doesn't
kilogram.
answer my question.
I'm getting it. This
What
is
is a
the
stock? What does that mean?
Stock is an ingot of metal.
a
functionally.
use. Functionally, yeah.
By the way, can I just say I love that when I click on Dela'Nova's character sheet, the picture in the top left just
It's
looks like
just
the
a
hammer.
fist.
Yeah, it's just a hammer that's the character,
Oh.
which is kind of funny.
My character has like the same problem. There's all this dead space above her because of her weapon is so tall.
Oh, I can't actually see your character sheet.
Yeah.
I was adding them myself, but okay.
All right, so Della, I see you're struggling there. There are wards placed in this building. We actually cannot
Well,
leave.
I guess you do overheat it to the point it melts, and then you pour it into an ingot cast.
Hey, look, he got it.
Heating it to the point of it melting is not overheating metal. That's just how metal
me.
works.
It's my my stupid use of the word. Shush. Would you rather underheating it?
My personal theory is that we're in a pockets dimension of some sort.
Inside Nikki's pocket.
Alright.
True.
I guess I'll try to do the other thing I was going to do. I'd like to sacrifice this pike and try to turn this into a glaive.
Oh?
A whip
Ooh,
glaive.
smart.
Oh, you want to combine the jaw and the pike?
I want to turn the jaw into a whip glaive.
Okay.
If Breath of the Wild taught me
Oh.
anything, this is gonna be really powerful.
I mean, this fucking great sword apparently has a 20-foot reach, so this ought to be very funny.
What?
You know
It's a whip
you,
sword.
you know the
Oh.
beast cutter from Bloodborne?
No.
Oh
I
my
never
God.
owned a
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Ah. Fair point.
Yeah.
People keep telling me that I'm missing out, and then I see the Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I am.
True.
The only thing you're missing out on is Demon Souls and Bloodborne. That's it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's all I would get it for.
I'll wait for the emulator. So
Well,
that I can
I'll
legally
wait,
dump the ROMs.
I'll wait for the Blue Point remake.
Bloodborne is supposedly getting a PC port remake, but I doubt it because FromSoft seems to not like their Bloodborne player base.
Do
So
you
say
remember
it's
what
getting a
happened
PC
last
port,
time?
but is it
Sony,
getting a playable one?
Sony mentioned a tiny picture of Bloodborne, and the internet went fucking psycho on them.
God,
That
it
shit
was so
funny
hilarious.
because people were like, "Oh, PC port confirmed," and it's like, then why the fuck would the PlayStation be talking about it?
Yeah, no,
That's
right?
not a PC.
Well, if it was Xbox, maybe.
Oh my God, it's Bloodborne. I can see it.
They're basically doing like, oh, what game is this from their PlayStation rosters, and they just accidentally did Blood. They had to delete the Twitter post. It got so bad. Anyway, you want to combine the pike and the ancient dragon jaw thing.
I want to try and make it a glaive, yes. I'm more getting rid of the pike head, using the haft since it is a pole arm,
and switching it with
trying
the
to
other
make
half.
a glaive. Yes.
That sounds like it would become a whip and then instantly fly out of your hands with the momentum, because the leverage is so far from your hands now.
Well, no, I'm not. So, like, this isn't like a Naginata or a Guan Dao where it's the blade is coming out of the front. It's more like how you have yours set up, where the back half, a good back part of it is attached to the pole, and then it extends.
Yeah,
from
but didn't
there.
you say this thing is 20 feet long when it extends?
It has a reach of 20 feet.
I don't like the sound of
It's
that.
okay. I'm gonna actually like post a example in the chat. This. It's basically
Yeah.
like a segmented jaw.
Love that weapon.
I mean, that's cool and all. But my
So
thing is just
they're
like,
trying
wouldn't
to
that make
replace
it
the handle with the
ridiculously
long
front
handle.
heavy?
It would. It really would. Especially when you
Because like
extend it.
glaive
It's gonna be.
blades.
I've never heard of a glaive whip before.
Glaive whip. That's just a
Look,
flail.
if Final Fantasy has taught me anything, it's that any bullshit weapon idea is possible if juiced up on enough anime power and pure fucking anger.
Okay, so you can do this, but you instead of a pike, you have to use a rifle.
Make a good.
I have an idea once we get out of here, but
Just make this the most ridiculous bayonet ever conceived.
So
let's just wait a bit.
I assume this is another Smith Tools check.
Because
No,
I have
no,
this
if
fucking
it's
theory, and if it works, it's gonna
feasible.
be so fun.
I mean, assumedly, the spine of the blade still has to be somewhat solid for it to work.
Yeah. I think the best you would basically be making yourself a segmented scythe.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not gonna have the same reach because you're kind of messing with
I would assume I would sacrifice 5 feet of reach in order to make it a pole arm.
Yes.
That was the assumption I was working on.
Okay. Yep.
So instead of 20, it has 15. Okay. I will be having Luke assist me in this again, since he is proficient in smithing tools.
Hey, that's pretty good.
There's the good roll.
That another 2 snuck in there for a second.
Yeah.
We ignore him. He doesn't exist.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Who?
Ignore problems until they face us.
Yeah. All right. You break the handle off of one, the other, sort of jury rig them together, and you sort of make a sort of half scythe. You still can segment its jaw parts with a button that you extended. Well, this is actually technology you kind of understand, as trick weapons like this, weapons with gimmicks, are actually pretty common in the Nobrakius Empire, along with symphonic weapons. Those are also from the same place.
Wait, he lives on the Monster Hunter continent?
That's hilarious.
It's already been
Right.
edited.
Yeah. Can't really change the picture. It doesn't really change the look of it, other than
Well, yeah,
extending the.
I know.
And the
Okay,
pike wasn't
we
a
need.
+1, or wasn't a magic item, so we weren't combining 2 magic items. So.
Nope.
Yeah.
I was basically using the pike as sacrificial material. All right, we need a name for this thing. It is no longer the Jaw of Ancients.
Bony long jaws.
It's a jaw of an ancient black chromatic dragon male.
I don't know why you put that many details into a weapon name.
Actually, I don't know why the M is there, to be honest. I don't remember what that one was for.
It's no longer that.
Just call it a Dirk.
Nikki actually doesn't remember what the M stands for. Why is it an M?
Let's
If I
name it
should call it-
George.
You should call it something cool like Dirge.
Dirge.
Hold on.
Because it's your funeral. Haha.
What about Doug?
Doug.
Fucking Doug.
What is a Doug?
That thing is.
Doug. Comfortable Doug.
The
What a
Fronkla.
unique name.
Call it the Fronkla.
Hold on.
Call it Kermit.
Okay.
Is it Doug? Did Doug made it?
I
Or-
need
or
to
call it
see
like
if
a
the
name with,
actual
like,
put
7
the name
words.
On the wiki. Hold on.
You have
I-
to name it XX Dark Assassin XX, but replace every other character with a similar ASCII character.
You forgot the underscores.
Yes, with symbols and dollar signs.
Xbox
The
Live doesn't
ultimate
allow
gamer. Just X.
It's just X.
Oh no, it turns into Twitter.
This fucking.
That was like a joke someone made about Twitter. It's like it's just Elon trying to do old gamer stuff, putting X's before everyone's names.
In the ancient times, they forged a blade that could slay a god. It was known
I'm
simply
trying
as
to remember how to
Tovlo.
spell one of the names, but he didn't put it on the wiki. Damn you, soul.
The Thrungler.
Yes.
The throng.
There we go.
That's what it was reminded of.
That one's great because when you
Throngler.
hear its name, you think, "What does throngling mean?" And by the time you realize it, you're already throngled.
That's true.
There we go.
Oh,
The weapon now has its new name.
Oh, that's
lame.
Fuck you.
No,
cool.
I'm
That's
joking.
epic.
Hey, it's kind of nice actually. Fits a scythe.
So, tell me again, and I walk up to the knoll. My God, you're tall.
I do I do the Ripley from Smash Bros down taunt where I just stand up all the way.
My God, you're even more tall.
Impressed?
A little intimidated, but that's besides the point. I take a step back.
I'm actually a
You-
little small for a female.
Oh, you're a woman. Besides that, what is your skill? You appear to be magical inclined. You can vanish.
I have many skills. I was a homesteader for quite some time, very independent in my day.
Aha.
I know how to commune with the forces of nature and work with the natural gloom. But
If I
most
didn't know any
importantly,
better,
have
I
a
would
very
imagine
large
that you
weapon.
were a druid of some kind.
No, I don't hang with those stuffy lot.
I take it you don't eat lettuce either.
I don't eat what?
Lettuce.
Lettuce what?
Lettuce.
Why does
Why is he not
everyone
finishing his sentence?
why does everyone assume that druids are all vegetarian?
It makes
I
sense,
have
Because I've
doesn't
seen
it?
met them
them
and they are.
I have seen them break down and devour an entire elk carcass over the course of 10 hours.
That must have been those weird mushroom druids. They're weird. They're very weird.
That's horribly inefficient. Why don't you just become a rat and just eat like a toenail? That's enough to feed you.
They can also just make berries, I think, that just feed you completely. If you're living an ascetic life, it's pretty convenient. You could be like, I live on one berry a day, and everyone will be impressed, but it's not that impressive.
I turn to the group and I just say, and I point the finger on my shoulder. I like this guy's humor. Girl.
Can
I
you
will-
see me from
Gotta
up there?
move on! And I stopped walking.
Oh, yes, you make a good point. I attach the frog to my other pauldron.
Yeah. You have to think about Grunk is 2 feet and 6 inches tall.
Your name was Della, correct?
Dela'Nova, yes.
What's wrong with that little girl? Why is she so uppity?
Has a full beard and everything.
I have more hair on my face than he does. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Could be a
That's true.
dwarf. Could be a dwarf. That's fair.
You mean the male human in our
That's a guy.
party? Yes,
But they have so little hair.
they're a human. They don't grow very much hair.
Ooh, rock! I like this rock.
But his skin
mean-
is so pale. How does he avoid the sunburn?
I mean, look at that guy. He has even less hair.
And he's also more pale.
This guy's
I'm
even
like
more
tanned.
pale. He-
I thought that was some kind of waif.
Oh, you mean Luke? No, Luke is a
I love this dynamic we have going on.
he's a bit of a vampire. I don't know how his blood got dying in sunlight, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he's a vampire.
He's just our friendly neighborhood vampire.
And he just
Well,
woke
I
up a
should warn
lich.
him if he tries to take a bite of me, he'll be sharing a meal with a very aggressive tick.
Oh man.
I'm a guy, by the way. That's clear.
Well, that was pretty obvious.
Okay, that was obvious, huh?
Or a frog.
Oh my.
Good to know.
Is nobody gonna tell it? Fucking like 100 years old?
Nope. They don't need to know how old he is.
Oh my god.
And is the short one short because they're short or because they are young?
Young?
We're talking about the charge in my company. He is a child.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay. I thought he might be one of those little mini dragon guys.
A kobold.
Yes. They used to look more like we did. I don't know what happened to them.
I feel like that's no propaganda.
Probably. They always, all of our elders always talk about the good old days.
God damn it.
I have to write that one down.
This is my favorite session, man.
Well, to me it doesn't matter if you're bumpy or briny or hairless, as long as we all get along.
Should be good.
An acceptable circumstance. Although, when we do get out of here, I assume you'll be needing transportation to the nearest city.
Actually, I don't know where I'm going next.
Ah,
You've been locked
I
up
was
here for so
trying
long.
to find my way into some kind of competition.
oh,
I took my
Oh.
my usual method of just kind of traveling through the woods for a while, but it did not work. There's no
Well-
woods here.
yes, I was about to say, it's an ever-expanding desert of shifting sand and angry tribals.
The sand
But-
was shifting. That's why I got lost.
You fell into you fell into what is it like a sinkhole?
pit.
Don't worry about it. I tried the same. Happened to me too.
Well,
Quicksand,
See,
quicksand. Yeah.
I used my normal method of everywhere I went, I would mark the ground.
Oh no, we don't need to
yes,
know about that.
But I
that
never
doesn't
saw
work
my
in
marks
sand.
again.
That doesn't work in sand, especially when there are high winds. your marks would just be blown away. It would be much more efficient to use, say, a flag or a pile of rocks.
A pile of rocks. Very clever. I'll make sure to do that next time.
But by competition, I assume you mean becoming the next Pharaoh King's Blade.
Yes.
That's.
Oh, do you know of it?
I feel
that's
like
a
Arena is like
coincidence.
Arena's the kind of character with like a 20 in like charisma and like +5 in fucking logic or something. Intellect.
Yes, we are currently taking part in the contest. However, we got a bit sidetracked after well, we took a side job to figure out what was going on with the salt mine. Ended up resolving that without issue. Then the salt mine collapsed. And now we're
It was
here.
no one's fault.
Yeah, we were leaving. We were leaving, and then we came back to this that I just dug up.
Bigger the last time I was looking at him.
Probably one of his learned abilities from the giant kin. He fights using their runes.
Oh, I tried learning runic, but I don't know, it was very complicated.
Oh. Probably abyssal rooms, not
Should we
giant
catch
rooms.
up to Revan?
Oh yes, we should probably get moving.
He's
It's
kind of
good
gone.
talking with you, though. Thank you for catching me up.
No problem.
Just trying to do it while I'm alone.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you're trying to push this door? This door doesn't budge?
Yeah.
We back at it again.
Hey.
Okay, I want to see through the cracks if there's like any like locks implemented here.
There's an
Do you need
arcane
help?
ward.
Do you need help, little man?
Did you just call me a girl?
No, I called you man. Very clearly.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not looking at you as I'm just pushing this.
I looked through the lock hole.
Ah. Wait. On the other side of it, you see what looks to be a metallic dragon statue. Like a wyvern of some kind. Also another door. On the other side.
Oh, if only that was a real wyvern, then maybe we could just convince it to open the door from that side.
There's a live wyvern in there?
No, I think it's made of wood or something.
Huh. Yeah, there haven't
Let's
been
just
any
try
like.
and push through together.
Sure. Oh man, I'm lagging.
So I guess we're going to just like two shoulders to the door and push together.
Yeah, I suppose. Synchronized movement. Alright, well, that seems to work.
Our dies are so pearlescent.
Yeah, how do I
You push
change
and
my
push.
dice?
The door doesn't
if you-
seem to budge. But
If you
feel
go
like
into
there
the
is
last menu,
magic.
you can go into configure settings, module settings, and it'll be under dice so nice.
Okay. Okay, so the door won't budge. Anything else you added to that?
Oof.
So the last one you say, journal information, game settings.
controls?
Dice so nice. Module settings.
Also,
Oh,
can I
configure
cut
settings.
5?
Yeah, sorry.
Is
Can
it
I
on the
cut
game
5
settings?
feet of? Can I
Okay.
cut 5 feet of rope off my hempen rope?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just realized I have rope trick, so having a 5-foot rope is actually useful.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything with that right now. It's just if I use like a 60-foot rope, then the entrance is 60 feet in the air, so I have to climb all the way up to go to it,
I've done that
which
before.
makes it pretty limited to use in combat.
If you
Yeah.
make it 5 feet, I can do it from anywhere I am touching it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Puts it in the doorway.
Yes.
We can
Okay.
clip like this. Configure
Video
settings
game
is the
exploits.
video game exploits. Configure settings, and then on the top right hand side, there's like module settings,
Modules.
and then just scroll down until you see dice so nice. You also can set the rolling area, which dice
You
can
can
be
also,
flipped.
if you go to special effects, you can do other funny things like upload your own custom critical fail and critical success prompts.
Okay.
When I was in Nikki's other campaign, I made my crit fail and crit success different Among Us sound effects. So when I crit failed, it went.
That's why
okay,
it
so
still
you can
does
add the
that.
sound effects to that.
I was wondering where that came from. It kept doing it after you left.
the kitchen nightmares like violin string sound.
I was so
Yeah.
confused. I was like, who put this? I thought it was Azul at first. I was like, it's gotta be Azul, but nope, it wasn't. Now I know.
I want my critical hit
Yeah.
sound to be just Ronaldo going.
This door seems to be arcanely sealed.
Arcanely sealed.
I
I have
do you-
nothing for that.
Dela'Nova, are you actually sticking your head in the chest?
I I am asking if you think that I'm asking if my character would be able to deduce whether or not that is a good or bad idea.
Most definitely bad.
Why don't you roll a d20 and see what the result is?
Hold
Man.
on. I have the perfect check for this.
Or like a
Oh,
coin?
Dice Finder?
It got so close to a 20 and I'm upset.
So these dice here, they're not like customizable.
They are.
These are just presets?
They are. They're just presets, and then you can change the colors and patterns that they have with the lower settings. Those are just the starters, like patterns, and then there's other themes and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
I set mine to randomized because I don't care.
And they end up so fucking ugly.
In the randomized? Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes they're literally illegible because the text will be wingdings and the texture will be like a muddy 90s PC texture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes also the dice are like a dark purple, and then the numbers are like black. So you can't read shit.
Anyways, with that wisdom ability check, would I be able to determine if this is a bad idea? Because technically you can breathe in a bag of holding.
Yeah, you can stick your head in it.
Okay, that doesn't answer if
You're not
this is
gonna
a bad
die,
idea.
you're not gonna suffocate, but you can stick
Instantly.
your head in it. Make me an Arcana check there, Dela'Nova.
I will make one too, seeing as to why
on.
he's contemplating to do that.
Is this
Your
using
insight.
my? Is this using my intelligence mod of +0 or my charisma
Your
modifier?
spellcasting mod.
Okay.
This goes for you as well. When you do Arcana
that's a
checks,
6.
generally just use your wisdom.
Oh, good. That's a lot better for me.
Yeah,
That is just a 6.
I try, like, when it comes to spellcasting, just use your spellcasting modifier for your Arcana checks, because you do understand magic. It's not like you don't.
You know what? Fair enough.
You have no fucking clue though, Donna. You're not sure what would happen when you stick your head in. You're just unsure. But you know you
What
can
about
breathe
Grunk?
at least. Yeah, Grunk. You think he could stick his head in, but if he sticks his head in too far, he might fall in. You're not sure what happens. You've never been inside a chest of holding.
I
As
Almost
long as you
every-
don't fall in.
In my book.
I
I
mean, you could be put into a bag of holding. You're small enough.
I am going to partially stick my head into the chest to see if I can see the items inside of it.
Stick your head and you see a room. A square room. A rubber room. Just kidding.
A rubber room.
Oh my
A rubber
God.
room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy. I'm just crazy.
No, he's turning
No.
Crazy.
What
He's
you
falling
actually
in.
see is a room filled with items. Like, a lot of mundane items. Like, small wood statues carved, small stone statues that have been chiseled and carved.
Would I
A few trinkets here and there that I'm not fully sure what they are, but you can see them.
would I happen to be peering through a doorway on the into the room?
You look below you, and no, you're just on the ceiling.
Going to take out my rope.
All right.
Is there a secure item I can tie this to?
Grunk.
That is a terrible idea.
Yeah, tie it to him and throw him in.
I honestly love that idea.
He's much smaller than you.
Bro, you
Yes.
can carry me any day.
Yeah. You don't think there's
actually,
anything around you that could properly anchor yourself because you're quite heavy with
What
your
about
armor
the
on.
anvil? What about
Sure.
the anvil?
Are you gonna drag that anvil all the way over here
I'm
just
going
to do
to
that?
no, Nikki, you fool! I'm going to drag the chests over to the anvil. The easier solution.
Ugh. Okie dokie.
To be honest, I trust you holding Grunk more than the anvil holding you.
So
Well,
I tie.
tried to do that. So you're
You mean
tying
I
it.
tried?
You tie it to that.
I am tying it to the base of the anvil.
Just make me a athletics check to kind of get. Well, actually, hold up.
Holding.
If you're tying a knot, I'd like argue maybe Dex you'd have to use for this, so like maybe sleight of hand. If you're like tying a good knot. Yeah, it looks good.
I test the knot before I even attempt to enter it.
You tie it and you're like, oh, it looks good, and you tug it once and it just comes loose right away, and you're like, how the fuck?
Yep, that's what I figured. I'll try
Turns
again.
over to Grunk. Can you tie this for me?
I'll
That's actually
try
a lot better.
again using a different knot.
Okay. This time, a lot better. It looks nicer too.
I
You
test it.
you tug it and it stays secured.
I throw the other, I guess 40 feet of rope into the chest.
All right, it goes in.
Right.
Now it looks like the rope is doing a disappearing act.
I climb down the rope.
Right.
I'm just saying, Dela'Nova.
Hmm?
Even though that anvil looks pretty heavy, you are pretty tall with all of your armor on. You're not that light. If that anvil gets dragged to the chest, I ain't stopping that.
I tied it to the base that is attached to the floor.
Oh.
You're using physics.
Yes.
Well,
It's like putting a
good
ruler
luck.
between paper and table.
You got this. I will cheer from here.
You climb down?
Yeah.
Right, you climb down, and you are approached by a tiny little drake. Hey,
By a,
what are you doing in my little lair?
do we
What
not
are you
have a
doing in my
token
little
for
lair,
certified
Oh,
little
I-
guy?
Absolutely do.
This is a certified little guy moment.
Oh, he's
What do you
certified
do
little
to
guy.
my chest?
Move.
Well, that's not little at all.
Sorry. Place this token.
I just see Elder Red Guard Drake. Tiny little Drake.
Just a little guy.
Hmm.
Okay, so how does one like change the sound effects for like your screw ups in that ones?
Okay. So how you do that is there will be in Dice So Nice,
Yeah.
there will be a option at the top
Special effects.
Yeah.
called Special Effects. You click on the down tab.
Plus?
So what you do is you'll add a special effect, select what type of die, what result. In this case, you're looking for a D20 for a result of 1. And then
Okay.
there will be a little draw down tab.
Oh,
with a
so I
bunch
could
of
do that.
effects.
Okay, I see.
And then
Cool.
you select custom sound file and hit the little gear icon to
Oh.
upload the sound file.
Oh my goodness. I think I know why some people lag more than others with Dice So Nice. It's on high quality always, and like up to resolution support up to 4K.
Okay.
Right. I
GM
looked in
only.
performance. It has its
Okay.
own separate performance stuff.
So it seems like you have to go in
you
and...
can upload a custom sound file as well.
Yep.
Or you can use the unique animations
Hey,
they
that's
have.
good.
Yeah. It seems like
please-
GM only enable this sound effect for all players.
Please don't use Thormund TTE. Please.
Oh, right.
What
Yeah,
is that?
don't use that. It has Thomas the Tank Engine.
It will smash
my God.
It will
It is
smash the
very
screen
loud.
with Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, as
Okay,
funny as it is, I really don't want Thomas the Tank
it
Engine
gets old
consistently
quickly, yeah.
smashing my screen.
Yeah.
The other effects are
The
fine.
glass shattering is
Oh,
that?
it's
Is that
cool.
on the whole screen?
Just on the dice, below the dice.
Okay. I'm gonna look
Check
into
it.
this,
Test it real
but just
quick.
continue.
Yeah.
So he's asking what I'm doing here.
Oh, that rolled everything.
I assumed this was some sort of pocket dimensional vault, given the fact that it was
It is
locked.
my fault.
You keep very mundane items. Not to insult your hoarding tendencies. It's just I can't help but notice this looks less like a vault or a hoard, more like an apartment.
Hmm. Are you calling me a hoarder?
No.
Wait, can Grunk hear this coming out of the
No,
chest?
you can't.
Oh, sad.
That would be so funny.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have screamed, "Hey, yes, he does."
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from peeking your head in through the chest. There is a rope.
If I peek my head into the chest, my head is like half my
Wow.
body size.
I
will
can
fall
trade
in.
you the special trinkets for items.
Oh,
Unlike the others who just reach their hand in and steal.
that is a bit rude. Huh. What would I have on me that he would be in?
7,000 gold.
I'm gonna be honest, this is not what I expected when I opened this box.
No one expects the Cheshire Drake.
My favorite rapper.
Drake.
Chester.
I don't know.
Scoopy dee whoop. Whoop dee scoop.
That's ye.
Can I make
Yes,
Can I make a perception check of what all is in this room?
You could, actually.
Other than mundane items. That's an 11.
He has actually magic items within these piles of things. Some of them you've swear you haven't seen before. It's like they have strange... They just have a lot of strange items. A lot of them are actually fighter items, actually. Abilities. Ah. Okay. I have these capes, and he shows like 4 capes. Gloves.
Capes or
capes?
Uh,
Masks.
Okay.
Pendants.
I don't.
All
I
these
only
other
have
things.
I only have 14 gold. I do not have money to spend at the box merchant.
He's the box gold.
Do you have trade?
Yes. Yes.
The only materials I really have are ones I'm reserving.
All right.
I'm trying. I do ask, are you like trapped here, or do you live in this pocket dimension by choice?
This is my pocket dimension. People drop items in here all the time.
Oh. You know, if we took you to like...
They haven't dropped anything in here in a long time. Or taken stuff. Makes me happy.
You know, I could take this box to a city, and you'd basically have quite the intriguing shop.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
I'm sure people would find it fascinating trading with a pocket dimension creature.
Alright. If you think so.
Watch, I'm gonna take this with me, and then as soon as we leave, the box is gonna turn to dust, just to spite me from opening my own business.
Just goes, dead. It's gone.
No, you're gonna trip and drop it in lava.
Well, I'll be sure to tell the others in my company that you are available for barter or purchases, but I currently don't have anything to offer. And I'm going to attempt. Huh?
That's most unfortunate. Are you here to hurt me then?
What? No.
Alright.
You have done nothing to invoke violence.
Good.
I'm going to attempt to climb up the rope.
Alright. They let you climb up.
I assume that's an acrobatics check.
Not exact. No. I'm sure you could do
No.
it.
Alright. I climb out of the box. And I look
What did
at
you
Grunk.
find?
Oh. Well, it's a pocket dimensional room, and there's a drake with a bunch of trinkets for sale or trade.
Wait, there's a drake in there?
A small one.
You think this is like his living room?
Only one way to find out. I open this box, I pull out the rope, and I throw it into this one.
And I go in this one?
Alright.
Sure, you can join me in this one. I attach him to my shoulder plate. First, I will look
I'm
into
just
the box.
imagining from over here, they just see Dela'Nova slide down and Grunk slowly with his head going down further down. Because he's technically over top of your head.
First, I'm going to look into the box. Is it more of the same thing, or is this an actual...
Actually, it's a little different. It is an empty room with a single pedestal. With an item on top of that pedestal.
This seems like a trap. What do you think, Grump?
It looks awfully good presented there. Did you see the drake last time you looked into the chest? Before you went in?
No.
Maybe if we go in, we find another drake. Maybe it's like his twin brother. I mean, we don't have to take the item immediately.
What is the item on the pedestal?
Item? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
It is a book.
Well. We should probably hold off and get the others for this. Like, I'm not crazy, right? This seems like a trap.
This certainly could be a trap. Yeah.
It's not, it is very similar to the other room, other than the fact that there's nothing else in it but that pedestal. But it looks the same-ish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull myself back from the box. And I'm gonna pull out the rope and kind of bundle it up and set it down. Close this box. Leave this one open. If you wish to go...
I have something to trade.
If you find anything, just throw the rope down and I guess go have a chat.
What I will. Grunk goes down the road and visits the drake.
Oh.
You you
It only
arrived to
speaks
hear
Draconic.
you arrived to hear Perina cursing in Abyssal, just like back against the door.
What are you
Oh.
two doing?
What kind of language is that?
It's the language of my people, I guess.
Yeah, what
Hey,
do you speak?
I guess it's Nov?
Huh.
I
Curious.
never really had to name it.
Well, you're clearly challenging considering you speak 2 languages at once.
I speak 4.
4?
Well,
What else?
3.5.
I suppose that might be for me as well. I'm learning Draconic.
I know Draconic.
Oh, you do?
It's Elvish that I'm a little rusty in.
I see.
Hello.
hi.
Oh,
There.
Hello.
So, those boxes we found have pocket dimensions in them.
Anything interesting in the pocket dimensions?
Well, one is clearly set up as a trap. There's just an empty room with a book on a pedestal. The other has a small drape and an inventory of trinkets it wishes to trade.
I'll pull out my 5 feet of rope. Should we destroy the trap?
I honestly don't know. We didn't enter the second room, we just peeked in.
Right. Grunk. This creature looks at you and asks, "Do you have things to trade for new things?"
maybe. Depends on what you're offering. I got this here, which is pretty interesting. And he holds out his Dragon's Majesty potion. It's pretty valuable because it could be helpful in the future, but I want to see what you could offer for me for this.
Nods, nods. Alright. Hmm. You were offering the Dragon Mastery Mask. Oh, okay. I have. Ah! I have this magical tattoo. It's a
Oh.
needle. If I press it against your skin, it will cover your body. You can, out of character, I'm actually going to tell you what it does. You can cast haste or this overcharge spell once per day.
Overcharge? What is overcharge?
Overcharge. Touch one willing ally within range and you infuse them with electrical energy while the spell is active. As a bonus action, a creature can teleport 15 feet and have resistance to lightning damage. After they make an attack roll, whether they hit or miss, the target can use its reaction to make an attack against that creature, provided it's within range, and you deal extra 2d8 damage. And after the spell ends, you take 2d6 damage.
Oh, okay. So there's also some pushback. Okay.
A little bit.
What was the activation? How did it take a bonus action or a full action?
It takes an action.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's still like a 4 times better Misty Step.
It lasts 1 minute. So like 10 rounds in a combat. Well, actually, I guess that's the same as haste.
Wait, do I gain? So basically, I gain the option to once a day give an cast haste or overcharge?
Yep. This is if you activate the tattoo.
Yeah. Oh. Haste is pretty good. Overcharge also pretty good. Hmm. 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 I will come back to that. Wait, let me check. Do I have anything else? Uh, I got these gauntlets of ogre power. What would you give me for them?
How about some gauntlets of Bahamut?
Oh,
Or Ambusher's gauntlets?
what do
Oh wait,
those
sorry,
do?
wrong one.
Does the gauntlets of Bahamut give me draconic as a language?
Oh, sorry. Where is my brain ain't looking right. There we are. These gauntlets, while wearing them, whenever you stabilize or restore hit points on another creature, they gain bonus HP.
Wait, that's of Bahamut or the other one?
That's the Bahamut one. Or I can give you these gloves. They are combat, or well, it's medical. It's combat medic. Anyway, yes. What these do is actually for a fighter. I know it's gonna be a little silly. You can use your when you use your action surge to take any action, you actually gain a use of your second wind. Additionally, if you use your extra action to stabilize a dying creature, they are automatically stabilized and regain 1 hit point. But also, as a secondary effect, if you when you use your second wind, you can transfer that to someone else instead.
Congratulations, you found the gauntlets of Purple Dragon Knight.
Heck.
Oh, that sounds useful for other people.
Yeah, I know. I have
Hmm.
these. I have this frog skin weapon. I
Frog
know,
skin?
a little messed up. I know. I'm sorry. But this
That
is
could
what
be
it
my
does.
ancestor.
What it does is when you whack a creature with it, you're actually able to leap 5 feet around them. Or so anywhere around them within 5 feet to an unoccupied space around them. So you can basically leapfrog over top of them when you whack them.
Wait, what is that again? What type of weapon?
Frog skin.
Can I just apply that to any weapon? Or wait,
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, does it count as forced movement? So could I move out of their 5 feet?
It's not for
range?
it doesn't provoke.
It doesn't provoke, or it does provoke?
Yeah, it's as long as it's within 5 feet of the creature, it doesn't provoke. Yeah.
Okay. So if I would like, for example, if I would leap here, the Drake would get no opportunity attack
Kinda.
from
'Cause that's not 5
from
feet.
here to yeah
You'd
from
whack
here.
them. You'd whack them here to like go like this.
Oh, okay. So I can basically get in this cube
Yeah.
anyway.
So let's say,
Okay.
for instance, a teammate of yours, you're not able to make it to flank them or flank with them, right? You could whack them and then actually move the flank or move to flank.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's also um, a tattoo of elemental adaptation. It has charges that take a bit. Basically, you, as a reaction, gain resistance to elemental damage of cold, fire, lightning, thunder, poison, or acid. And you keep that resistance, spending the charge. And then, whenever you hit a creature afterwards, you can expend those charges, dealing d6s of damage of that damage type that was dealt to you.
Ah. Okay. So basically, it attacks me with, I guess, 2 fire attacks. I get 2 charges. I attack it back. I can do 2d6
you
fire
just
damage
do
back.
you spend a charge to take or gain the resistance, right? And then you expend the so you get 1d6 for expending that 1 for the resistance. And then when you attack next, you can expend additional charges to deal more d6s of damage, up to a maximum
Okay.
of 8.
All right. Hmm. That sounds
Dela'Nova
pretty.
was like, "You should rest."
uh, does that take like an action to use that book?
I think I broke my browser.
Nikki?
If it's absorbing damage, it's probably a reaction.
It is a
It's
reaction.
just a reaction?
Yeah,
That sounds
It
pretty
sounds like
cool.
a modified version of absorb elements.
that's a tuned item, yeah. Ish. But you're able to deal damage back pretty substantially, I guess. But
To be
yeah,
honest,
I've been doing
I take the book.
infusion weapon or items like that. You want to take it?
Yeah, I give him the gauntlets. Take the book.
All right. Thank you. Take this.
Sure will. Fuck, wrong voice. Sure will. Man, I felt I was in my young days again.
Just let the frog believe, man.
That's a problem when you play a young frog and an old frog. Sometimes I switch into young frog voice.
You now have amulet. I'm
Amulet.
deleting your gauntlets.
Yeah.
Goodbye. No more strong.
Goodbye, gauntlet.
I don't need no strength.
Goodbye, two-headed cow. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Chernobyl moon.
Goodbye to hell, bozo.
Trade more things. Are we good?
I think we're good now.
All right.
That was nice to trade with you.
You the same.
And I will climb out. Oh,
Where's
this
everybody?
weird book. Why is nobody here?
Trying to log in. I'm just seeing a dragon screen. There's nothing.
Hmm.
Oh, well, it would probably be wise to stay in the room with the forge, seeing as though it appears to already be secure. Yes.
What time is it?
Absolutely
Go to
no
sleep.
clue.
Pulls out dagger.
Half time. Switch sides.
Also, Revan, why were you trying to open the door to a different trial? We haven't even completed this one for.
I don't
yet.
know. I was trying.
Yeah.
We haven't wait, we're doing one right now? I thought we were just like
Yes.
hanging out.
Well,
Hanging out.
technically, the trial for Tiamat hasn't been fully activated yet, but in order to.
Tiamat, that 5-headed bitch.
You're saying this to the blue dragonborn.
She knows it.
From my readings,
I love our party
they were
dynamic.
very evil.
Yes.
Put my hand on Junior's shoulder. There is nothing wrong with being evil.
What?
Sometimes you can
A
be
little
good
bit
evil.
of
Am I getting confused?
What are you inciting?
There's nothing wrong with being evil.
Wait.
Just use divine sense, man. You can tell.
Oh yeah, that is right. I literally have.
Alright, finally I can actually see the map.
Anyways,
My browser's no longer broken.
nice.
Ayo.
I should catch up to the other ones.
Wait, were you inciting me?
I was inciting the statement. There's nothing wrong with being evil. I'm trying to gauge if you're just misunderstood or actually.
When I said it, I had like Pixar parent face, like clearly just trying to comfort a child, not actually thinking about what I'm saying at all.
I love this.
The debate of morality is a fascinating one, but like I was saying, we should probably rest, seeing as though most of us are in various states of
Bleeding on floor.
yes.
You guys look pretty fucked up. What happened to you, actually? I wasn't here for that.
But you said you were
Oh.
trailing us.
Well, we had
I
a
got
bit of a
lost.
disagreement with a couple of dragonborns, and they decided to fight us. Then we might have also accidentally set off some traps.
So basically, they went through this. Oh, wait.
So that explains all of the dead bodies and triggered traps. I thought that it was a cave-in.
You have a funny accent.
Yeah, well, your face is funny.
Yeah, you know what? I don't. Sure.
Yeah, you don't sure.
Come along now, Junior. Also, I guess if you guys wish to barter, you can take the rope down to the tiny merchant.
That does sound fun, actually. Gonna go barter. How short is short in this scenario?
I
How
mean,
small is
Grunk
this Drake?
short?
Well,
How small
typically,
is Grunk?
drakes are like a huge size category, and this one is medium.
Yeah, but are we talking like knoll medium or dwarf medium?
Excellent question.
I mean, I prefer the height of World of Warcraft gnolls. Like
Well,
4
I
foot.
prefer Adventure Quest drakes, which are just like dragon heads with legs.
True.
I think they're called frog zards.
Oh my god. I'm
So Nikki,
remembering
how
that
small is
stuff.
small? How tall is this guy?
Okay, where do you guys go?
Oh,
I
how
followed you,
tall
but-
is
We
the
went
little
back
Drake?
into the room with
Thanks
the
for,
forge.
okay, sure.
The Drake is like uh 4
There you
feet
are.
tall because they're on their all fours.
Oh damn.
I mean, quadruple creatures, they should be measured from feet to shoulder rather than to head.
No,
Well,
feet.
yeah, but I specifically asked how tall he was, not how long.
How long?
How long is this boy? So yeah, I'm gonna hop down there.
Wait, where did everybody go again?
Comes
We went
out,
back into the
everyone's
room.
gone.
Yeah.
We literally walked back into the room so that we could start to rest.
Yep. And
Only
Oh,
rest
okay.
bed.
I see.
oh, I've met a frog, a dragonborn, and now a gnoll. Hello.
Yeah, I'll stand at my maximum height with proper posture. I find short people very funny. That's in my head.
Oh, I can upload here, right. Okay. I see.
Say, what can I get for this? And I will show him my gold pouch.
Oh. Oh. For that.
Yep, for this.
Sorry. I. Oh, perfect. I have a tattoo.
What who?
I have. There are these needles that, if you place upon your body, it will grant you a tattoo, a permanence of one, as long as you stay attuned to it. I
A
have
tattoo
ones.
that you have to attune to? That sounds pretty lame.
Eh. You don't actually. It doesn't actually take any attunement slots. It takes, your body.
Oh, a much lesser price.
Oh yeah, it just takes up a part of your body. This type of tattoo, they're offering 2 different ones. The same dragon tattoo that they offered Grunk, but they were like, nah. So it gives you haste or the overcharge spell, which is like the mini teleport with electricity damage. Or
Okay.
Yes.
a absorption tattoo of damage type, which gives you a reaction that allows you to absorb it and heal.
And how much for the haste tattoo?
Ah,
And does it come with a once a day casting, or does it just teach me the spell?
it gives you a once a day casting.
Okay, and do I learn the spell?
No concentration.
Oh, no.
You can
Holy
learn
shit,
it.
okay.
Yeah, it's no
Oh my
concentration.
gosh, yeah. I'll be taking that then.
Sounds good. And that will just be 500.
Haste that can't be broken is actually like every Marshall's dream.
I think the caveat is when the spell wears off, you take damage. But even still, for non-breakable concentration haste, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much like a fucking anime rend ability. You do everything and then you just fall over in the end. If you get
Yeah.
sent to 0.
I've made entire builds based around getting haste on a Marshall.
Okay.
It's just like really good. I'm so hyped for this.
I think the damage was for the overcharge. I think the haste probably has the same lethargic.
You still get lethargy afterwards, of course.
Yeah.
The
but
overcharge just
haste
damages
lasts, what,
you.
for like a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 10 rounds. If a fight lasts 10 rounds, we probably lost.
Or you're just in the
Oh,
most epic boss fight of your life.
If we're in an epic boss fight, I will be very glad to have 10 rounds of haste and 1 round of stun. It's not even actual stun. It's like a way more forgiving version of stun.
Yeah, because it doesn't mess you up. Like, they don't
Right.
get, like,
Yeah, you
crit.
just can't move or take actions. That's it.
Yep. No advantage on you. Aha.
So, does anyone know where to go from here?
Well, we need
I
to
think
go.
you take the breath weapon and somehow get it ignited on the brazier, wherever that is.
The
Sure, but how-
brazier is in this room over there.
Yeah, but how did you carry it last time?
Well, we found the item.
Which you
And
still
there's no
have.
item for this?
You still have the breath sack.
He breath sack. No, not that.
Oh.
The other thing. The jaws.
Yeah, the jaws. You still have. Oh.
That you told me that went away after I used it.
Oh, the breath sack? Oh.
No,
Yeah, I know what you're
the
talking
item
about.
we're supposed to use to carry it.
Yeah. You guys haven't activated the ability to do it for this one because you guys haven't done the ritual yet. You guys are waiting to rest up first before you do that.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, well, do we want to rest up here with the fucking lich in the corner?
I've smooth talked him. He's fine.
I don't trust him.
Luke would mention that they were able to control him for a brief moment, but he doesn't understand why.
I trust him as far as I can throw him, and he looks pretty light.
I would say our watchers should be keeping an eye on the casket to make sure it doesn't reopen during the night.
Speaking of, who wants to take first watch?
Give me a second here and I wander over. If I'm not lagging, thank you. I can't move. I actually cannot move my character. I think I'm gonna need to reload.
Are you walking over to Dela'Nova?
No, I'm walking back to the chest with the list, the casket.
Okay.
The chest with a lisp.
Which casket?
A sarcophagus, then.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I literally cannot move my token. Okay, I'm gonna reload. But can I mold earth? To like try and shot it whole.
Oh, just like
It's-
create it like a
Yeah.
a wall.
Yeah, just mold the stone together.
mold the stone. Oh,
I think mold earth only works on loose dirt.
It's
Or-
stone shape he's thinking of.
Ah,
yeah. Mold
be, yeah.
earth is dirt or stone. That's like loose earth.
alright.
You can loosely manipulate.
I mean, I could target the roof.
Dump a bunch
Then
of dirt on him. I don't know if that'll help.
Pulls out back
I-
at a goat
I could
dirt.
target the ceiling, and I could make everything collapse.
I'm sure he'd love that.
Yeah, you can't
We
get
could
out
just
then.
leave him the fuck alone. Who says he can't get out of that?
True.
You have mold earth. He could just mind control you to mold earth off of him.
You are a very intelligent gnoll.
That's me saying that in real life.
Oh, okay, sure.
I say these things out of character because your character would be smart enough to consider them in the moment.
Mm. Do we want to set up
Alright,
the
there we are.
funny 2-3 person tents again?
Finally, I
Indoors?
can fucking move my character. And I can activate these. Perfect. Alright, well...
I roll out my bedroll on this wet floor.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do, so, yeah.
Actually, I roll out the bedroll onto a chest and then lay on it.
That hardly seems comfortable.
Better
You
than
know, I could
wet.
help with that.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not
you're
sharing
quite
the
shoot,
bedroll.
so I couldn't. It's gonna take a while, to make something your size.
Oh wow, how flattering. I think I'll just stick with the bedroll, thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna make some more cracks here in the dirt and make the water siver through.
Grunk is already sleeping in the puddle.
That's
I'm
so
gonna
cute.
roll out a bedroll on top of it.
I'm just imagining him face down, like breathing through his skin.
he was like, "Oh, we rest," and then he fell over.
Just immediately flops into the puddle. I'm setting up my bedroll over here by the forge because assumedly the heat has kept the floor dry.
By the way, Perina, you have to imagine Grunk is running around the whole time with a sword that is larger than his whole body size. It is
Okay.
like substantially long. It is. Wait, how long is the thing exactly? Because I think an odachi can be from like 36 inches to like 150 inches.
You have an odachi? Like a
I have-
man-sized odachi?
I have a man-sized odachi.
Yeah, I can imagine it. That's wow. Okay.
He's
Those
using
things
that.
look funny when a person holds them.
Yeah. So now imagine this frog holding that.
You have to like constantly hoist it over your head.
The handle is the size of him.
Yeah,
So
he's
it's-
basically using the handle as his walking stick.
I'm imagining it acts like a dead man switch. Like if you try to assassinate him, he'll just drop the sword on you.
He did already get a kill with that sword.
That's
I
so
think.
dumb. That's so dumb.
He's basically like every time he swings this sword, he's using his full like body plus acrobatics to like shove his weight in the right way so the sword actually moves.
We do have a forge here. We could resize the weapon to be properly sized for you.
But why would you?
Yeah, why would I? I want to be a freaking walking flag. Like freaking, I have like an antenna. This is taking from my bag.
How do you even draw the weapon from the sheath?
Yeah, he just puts it in handle first.
Uh,
The sheath is just like a short sword sheath sized for him, and like half the handle sticks out of it, pointing up.
Actually, the freaking thing is like my sheath is my bag of holding. so I
That's
so,
awesome.
so I have like an infinite sheath that I that I can use.
Okay.
While I'm in bed, I'm just like holding my book up upside down, just a tiny book. I'm rummaging through the pages, and yeah, I'm preparing some new spells.
Okay. I assume that means Luke is taking first watch.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
I don't remember how to rotate.
Oh, control
I'm back.
and scroll wheel when you have your token selected.
Or
Oh.
shift.
Oh.
Shift
right.
is more larger intervals.
Whoa, whoa,
If you want to be super, super fast, and you have an if you have a super unlocked mouse wheel spin.
I didn't.
I do, but it doesn't do it as fast.
I unfortunately broke the resistance wheel I have, so it's at half resistance always.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's actually at where I
Sleepy
want it to be,
time.
but I can never adjust it to be funny.
We're going
Alright, so
down to
long
the
rest?
Sleepy Time Junction.
All right,
Yeah,
so you guys
or-
are doing sleepy time stuff. Are you guys gonna?
Yeah, Luke-
Says.
Well, I'm guessing you're gonna close the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You
Oh, yeah, there's
you
a door
know,
down there.
all of your characters would know that if anyone opened that door, you would know because it's loud and it scratches the ground.
Yeah.
So you know when someone's opening a door like that. So you can close it so you feel safer and nothing just wanders in.
Right.
Luke's gonna
All
do
right.
that. He's the one awake.
Luke will be first watch, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I suppose he's gonna select someone at random to do the other part.
Oh, right. When Dela'Nova goes to set up his bedroll, when he doffs his armor, it turns into a metallic orb that he puts in his pocket.
Morb.
It's morbing.
Dude, I love when Dela'Nova said it's orbing time and then orbed all over those guys.
Oh my god, I've yet to see that movie.
Don't see
I
it.
haven't
But I
Don't-
will.
either.
Don't allow them to think that it will make money again.
I'm
It would be
pirating,
real-
man. I can't be
So-
bothered to go to the fucking cinema.
Look,
or buy the
it would
movie.
be really funny if it happened a third time.
It would be really. You know what? Go see it.
So it takes up the tattoo takes up a limb. So like an arm or a leg.
I will put it on my right arm.
Okay. My right
Just
arm
come out
gives
with a
me
tattoo.
speed. Sorry. Luke watches to find nothing seems to though he's probably not allowed to just stare at the coffin because of him causing problem with it. Since they're not
takes
here,
their
they will
sleep.
listen, and they will. Who's next?
Fuck it. Delano will take second one.
All right. Kick. I'm kidding. Tossle or
Tickle, tickle, tickle,
Rustles
tickle, tickle,
gently.
tickle.
tickles.
Tickles you awake.
Puts finger in wound hole.
What the what?
Pokes wounds. They're still well, they haven't fluoresced.
Damn.
Puts
Man.
finger through chest cavity.
Man. Well, nothing happens.
I should take last watch. You should wake me up.
Alright,
do.
the second watch. As always for.
I take third.
You take third? Okay.
Yeah.
Just like peering out from the waters. Half concealed.
E.
Just a floating hat and some eyes.
It's your turn for watch.
Alright.
Falls asleep. Oh, there's actually one thing I was waiting for to happen during like some sessions of like characters who play elderly characters, just like middle of which I pass out. Sorry. 14, you actually do better than the other two. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. The coffin, however, that you guys have been keeping an eye on, is covered in like a black smoke.
That one.
That's concerning.
That's it. It's not moving off of it, it's just covering it.
Sees coffin covered in black smoke. Okay, your turn.
You.
Did that work?
That looks.
Oh, it totally
yeah.
did. Awesome.
You will- Your turn, and then you just. Yeah. He pokes you and says, "Your turn." Also, that thing may be scary, and then he just points. He doesn't even say it, and just falls to the ground.
Back into another
Yeah.
tunnel.
It might be pretty scary.
Efficient
Go
fog.
Snuff this lamp.
Wasn't that a torch?
And snuffs
Or
the
whatever
torch.
this thing is. It is snuffed. And then
You
I'm
killed
going
it,
to
man.
check very slowly, very carefully on this coffin, very quietly.
Stealthing. Sneak in.
Sure. I'm
be
stinking.
stealthy.
I'm snelfing.
Snilthing.
I love that.
Oh no.
Oh,
Right?
oh no.
Let's hope that he's deaf and blind.
Yeah, because he was that before, right? Right?
Is there activity or is there just
Technically, you
generic shadow energy?
Generic.
I'm invisible, which is what's allowing me to hide here at all.
are.
As long as he doesn't have some other kind of
technically-
sight.
Yeah, he's using dark vision.
So then, yeah, he wouldn't. Whoever's in this thing wouldn't be able to see me.
Yeah.
But I would still have to stealth. So presumably, I accidentally splashed in some water or something.
Possibly. Fuck. Wet paw.
Yeah, I like stepped in water and then went to shake it off and bumped my head into the wall and went, "Ow!" Fuck.
Alright. So you're sneaking. Mahi.
I am attempting to sneak up to the coffin just to check on it, see if there's any activity or if it's just glowing with generic shadow energy.
I'm sure it's fine.
At the
Is there
moment,
just gloom about? I would know a bit about gloom.
the gloom seems to be the creature itself.
Oh, it's just like hanging out on top of the coffin?
Yeah, it has been released in technicality, but it can't leave
Okay,
its
yeah, fair.
coffin because it wasn't fully released. It was like, oh, we're sorry to
It's like
disturb you.
Spiritomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's bound to this tomb. Until he's
can I
fully
see him?
released. Semi. He's basically the wisp itself, and you can see his eyes in certain areas. He can't see you.
Presumably he's awake?
Probably.
Probably? Well, I'm not risking that. I'm not gonna wake him up. You kidding me?
Why not?
Seems
Give him a hawk,
everything's
man.
going
He's been
all
dead for
right.
a while.
I'm an idiot, not a moron.
Pussy.
I mean, that is the. I am an idiot, not a moron. Alright, I
And then I'm
guess.
gonna go. I'm gonna move my bedroll to over here, and I'm gonna sit on it.
Alright.
So to everyone else, it's just like an empty bedroll.
Yes. Lays out empty bedroom.
Just a bedroll floating through the air, but no one's awake to see it. If you're invisible but no one's awake to see you, are you truly invisible?
So like, your blanket's just like heaved a little bit, but nothing's underneath.
I'm not laying down yet. It's my watch.
Okay.
I'm sitting on it. I'm just waiting. Presumably nothing happens for the rest of the watch.
Presumably. Nothing else happens during your watch.
Oh yeah, I never made a perception check.
Well,
Presumably nothing happens for the rest of the watch.
Well, that you guys closed the door. Nothing snuck into your area where you're sleeping. So yeah, you guys are actually quite fine. And also, no one bothered to fully disturb the shadows. So
Well, man.
the shadows go away
Okay.
off the coffin and are no longer disturbed.
He was just inviting us to fuck with him so that he had an excuse to kill us all.
Oh no. One of you is an undead. That was piquing their interest. They were trying to bait.
Ah.
I wonder who it could be.
In technicality, they were
I
trying to.
wonder who that could have been.
Yes. Sniff them out.
Stinky.
Have I had enough time to? Sorry, have I had enough time to attune to this Black Dragon Crest?
Considering a long rest is 8 hours? Probably.
yeah, I assume so. So I changed my attunements also.
Yeah, 8 hours is long enough.
Have I had enough time for the swelling to go down?
He-
The swelling on your head.
yes.
My
No,
God.
on my tattoo.
Oh yeah.
I thought from the time where you hit your head.
It's not like they forced a tattoo. It's not like they did the tattoo on you right away. It's just like it appeared on your. I guess it would be under your fur, so it's not really that noticeable.
I'm
My-
presuming that it's discoloring my fur since it's magical.
Probably,
Yeah, probably.
slightly discoloring the fur. Yeah.
My god, I forgot how much this place stinks. Can we sleep somewhere else next time?
Oh, I love
We
it.
don't really have a choice if we don't get out of this dungeon.
Ugh.
All
We
these
can sleep
puddles
in-
remind
we
me
can
of
take
home.
Meanwhile,
We
2
can always
weeks
take a
later,
nap in
we're
my
still
rope hole.
stuck.
Your rope?
Rope hole.
What? A noose?
No, not a hole in a rope.
This is a shelf of items.
A rope in a hole.
Yes, I'm waiting for that.
It's a hole for a
So,
rope.
a pit.
Rope hole. It's like, yes, but it's like hanging up in the air. It's a cool trick.
Sounds uncomfortable. I like my puddles.
Revine's eyes just go back and
pretty
forth, just
dry
trying
in
to
there.
imagine this.
So imagine a rope.
Yes, you got me so far.
Now imagine the rope goes up into a hole.
Yes, but how does gravity work with that?
Rope hole.
I like the way you're thinking, but I don't get it.
I could just show you. You want to see my rope hole?
Don't say that again, but yes.
And I will take out my 5-foot length of rope, and I will cast rope trick.
All right.
Alright.
The rope just stays in the air.
And then I hold the rope, I pull up once, and immediately enter the extra dimensional space.
They
What the
disappear
hell?
from you.
And then I tug the rope a little bit so it like dangles.
I inch closer and I reach a hand up just like on the edge of the rope and I try and like lift myself up to see if I can get on top of it
you
rather than
appear-
inside of it.
You appear in a extra dimensional space.
It's just a blank white space. Welcome to my rope hole. It's clean, isn't it?
I'm just looking up through the tiny like crevice. That is fascinating. You gotta teach me that.
I don't know if my magic is the kind that can be really taught. It comes from worldly experience, after all. But I would be very happy to take you on a long and arduous journey through the woods until
So-
you finally just kind of figure it out, like I did.
How can you be so blatantly like ooh. My brain hurts.
Well, blatantly oof as I may be, I offer you access to my rope hole whenever you may need.
We gotta
I can
come
only-
up
You
with
gotta
a
call it
plan.
something else.
Okay,
but-
Mr. Smart Man, what would you call it?
Give me a second. Also come out of there.
I hop out of my own. I get my head out of my own rope hole.
God damn
Just
it.
out upside down.
Yeah, I do the thing where you like put your head out first and then like roll out.
Now, I've heard tales of something called a hut of sorts. Lehman's hut, maybe?
Tiny hut.
This is not that.
No, but it reminds me of it a lot. It's
That
better
hut is
than a
tiny.
bag of holding space. We already have one of those. I think the frog is carrying some.
I was also told to be very careful about using this inside of another space.
Yeah, best not invite the frog inside. You're probably gonna die.
Rise and frog.
Oh yeah, you can also make it disappear, and I will go up the rope and then pull the rope in so the whole thing just goes away.
No rope.
Alright, well, we lost the knoll.
I have 2 ways to completely disappear. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
It's just my favorite
Why-
spell in the entire book.
Why
I try
are
and-
the mater-
Yeah.
Why are the material requirements for rope trick powdered corn extracted a twisted loop of parchment?
rope.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm knocking on the rope.
There's no rope. The whole thing's
Okay.
gone. The entrance is invisible. And you can only get to it by climbing up the rope.
Alright, we lost our companion. Let's move on.
And then I will come out. And I will take the rope back. Very funny.
What the
And I
hell?
will pocket the 5 feet of rope. Wait, you thought I actually disappeared?
Yeah.
I
have
a
no
2-year-old
clue what that
could
spell
probably
does.
Explain something about object permanence to you.
Do you mean to tell me you could hear me?
Of course.
What? What?
I mean, you can't like attack.
I'm just
me
like
through
flailing
there,
my
but
arms
it's
as I'm
still-
walking over here.
It's still full of air.
Yeah.
That little hole
So-
where the rope comes out, I can hear out that.
So, anyways,
I can hear
I'm
out my rope
poking,
hole.
I'm poking around this shelf.
Yeah, I wanna add
While they're
myself to
having
that.
that fascinating
Fuck.
exchange.
Alright, yeah.
You're gonna make me laugh at the
That door's locked, so where are we going?
Oh, that door's locked? Why is this door locked?
You gotta use an athletics check
Oh,
to
it's
open
not
the door.
locked, it's just closed. But yeah, you generally have to make athletics checks to open those doors. I just won't do it for this door because it's not a new door.
Alright.
Dela'Nova loosened it up.
Della, where'd you go?
Okay.
I'm
So,
looking at the shelf.
while you guys are wandering off to the ritual site, these two are next to the shelf of obscure items.
I'm using my inspiration and re-rolling that investigation.
So
Curious.
That's better.
not too shabby. 21. Are you also making one, Dela'Nova?
He
made
already
one.
did.
When?
It was
Before the
I
rope trick.
8.
Yeah,
Grunk did better than you by rolling a 1.
yeah. It's an intelligence roll, and my character has room temperature IQ. We've been over this.
Room temperature IQ. Before you, you
My
see a
IQ
ritual
is
with 4
very
pedestals that look like they would house 4 humanoids and 3 that would house heads. With the yeah. All right, over here in your little corner here. You find a little dragon head. Kind
Does
of
it
like a
look similar?
shrunken dragon head. Kind of like
Oh!
yeah.
It's a homunculus dragon.
So you know, like those like shaman shrunken heads type of thing. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like that, but a
homunculus.
dragon head.
Maybe you can put that on your other shoulder.
Does this look like it might serve a similar purpose?
Maybe.
Sorry. Does this look like it might serve a similar purpose to the other thing that we found?
You believe so?
Put that in my pocket.
I'm gonna get some chocolate milk, man. Give me
I don't know, what does
Put the
Grunk
head in
find?
my pocket.
Oh, that's what Grunk found. A lot of the other
Oh.
things on here are just empty boxes, empty bags, unlit candles, a couple of things of incense, some like ritualistic paraphernalia, like other than candles and incense and stuff. You find a censer and a reliquary that's empty.
Damn, you found a whole priest kit.
Oh.
Oh, Mickey has added an item to my inventory chest of Drake wares.
Yeah.
Okay. He's in my pocket now. Actually, no, I can't carry that. I have a bag of holding.
I
You
mean,
just
you
can't
can
carry it
You just
in
have to
your
strap
bag
it
of
to your
holding.
back.
Yeah, You can just not put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
You have a backpack that's a
Okay.
normal backpack.
Is it
What-
big enough
Yeah.
to fit this?
You can strap it to it.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I was about
You're
to
a
say
big boy.
probably just strap it to the back.
What do we do with the other chest? Hey,
I
what do we do with this?
I don't know. The others didn't. I mean, we talked about maybe taking a look in there, but they seem to have gone to the ritual room.
I have an idea. I open the chest.
You open it.
I poke inside my head.
You see a empty room with a single pedestal with a book on it.
I grappling hook the book.
Jesus Christ.
What a knowful idea.
The Dragonborn doesn't seem to be in there. Where do you think he went?
The who?
The Dragonborn. Blue guy.
Guy?
Yeah.
We left him. He was still back there.
Oh, that's so. I thought he wandered out.
No. I just figured we would come here and wait for them to finish up whatever they're doing.
No, but he seems to have a plan around here. He's a dragon after all. A Dragonborn.
Skyrim. Ooh. Spooky.
Alright.
Oh, you guys are back here?
Fantastic.
mean,
So you grab a
yeah.
hook the book?
Yes.
Okay. Double check.
It would be a waste to leave it there.
Oh, you actually used it.
Yeah. Because I think at like a 1 it jams up or something, I think you said.
Okay. Ow. Okay.
Ow.
Smacks himself in face. Oh. Ow.
Ooh!
You.
That's smart.
I become cursed.
Your head pops off. Good job.
In your or attached to your grapple hook now is a tome.
Oh,
I look at the tome.
It is locked. With
Oh,
a
no,
it has a
not this
lock.
again.
It has a lock on it, and the words on it are illegible. It's also written in a weird text. It's like kind of like almost like it's bleeding. A really weird cursive, we'll call it.
Hey, Della, you know what that is?
Do you speak Umbral?
I do not speak the language of the dead, no.
Oh, but we know one.
That's more Luke's forte.
Luke! Over here.
This chest, as you leave it, implodes on itself and disappears.
Well, guess I found the purpose.
I
Actually,
look at
you
the
activated the trap without
Yeah,
being
I thought
inside the
so.
chest.
Ah! See, I told you I have a plan. Perfectly executed.
I don't think we were supposed to take that item.
So are you guys done fucking around?
I guess.
Luke!
Nikki, I'd like to peer into our chest and make sure the other dragon's still fine.
He's fine.
Okay. I throw him some smoked scorpion.
I put the chest in your inventory because you said you're gonna be taking it with you when you leave or whatever and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I am gonna remove the chest from this room as it's gonna be coming with you guys, basically.
Yeah, on the way I will ask Luke if he can read what the book says.
Yes, he can technically read it.
I could also take a look at the book.
You
It
could
takes me 10 minutes though.
Well, we don't need to take up 10 minutes
It-
if somebody
it-
can already read it.
It can wait until after we deal with this ritual.
Good
Sure.
idea.
All right.
I have a weird book now.
Do you have a cup or something?
Grunk found a weird head. I assume it's the device required to harvest the dragon breath when this is done.
Interesting.
All right. As you walk back into this room, walk up to the ritual altar. Do you start the ritual?
Yes.
All right. On each side of the room, 4 glass statues that have been painted to look realistic appear on each side of the rooms, or each side of the room.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They look like dragonborns.
Yep.
There they do be.
Are they different colors or are they all the same?
In the artwork, yes, they are all the same, but in reality, they are red, blue. Oh, wait. Yep, no, that's correct. Red, blue, and white, and then one is just glass.
Hey, yo. Della, aren't those like the rare dragonborns?
What do you mean?
Isn't the black ones the rarest? Extinct?
You're thinking of the obsidian.
Nah.
No. A normal black dragon is extremely common.
Oh, I see.
They're also the
And
most
very
asshole-ish.
They had. If my brief interactions with other of my kin that have that bloodline or anything to go off, they're typically bullheaded and stubborn.
And they like spit acid.
Yes.
So,
Sorry. Go ahead.
And I can spit
yeah, I'm just
lines.
thinking.
Sorry.
Do you think you gotta hurt these statues? Like, this doesn't seem like important.
Okay, so there are 4 statues on each side, and then there are 3 here that don't.
Pedestals,
These 3
yeah.
don't have statues.
They're pedestals that look like they would be
Yeah.
placed there. Yeah. We just gotta put them in correctly.
I'm wondering if we can insight which ones would appear to go where based off of the setup of these pedestals.
Yep. Make me a choice of investigation or perception to kind of.
Those are both bad skills for
Yeah,
me.
but you're not the only person here.
Oof.
Oh,
I could try perception.
that would be helpful.
Then try.
I will
16.
attempt to investigate. I contribute nothing. I roll a 4.
Right.
All right, well, investigation. Here we go.
I think the only person who would be hard to get to understand this area completely is Grunk, as It is mostly written in Draconic. All right.
Well,
Upon
his whole thing is
investigating-
like,
Hmm?
I would argue if anyone, Grunk would have advantage because this is a puzzle involving statues.
Oh yeah,
And
he could
his whole
probably figure it out.
background stuff has to do with architecture.
Yeah. Well, that's his like whole. That's just his race.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's like his special
Species,
thing that
yeah.
he's good at.
In technicality, yes. He just wouldn't be able to understand the runes. You guys would have to point out the runes to him. If you want to roll again, that's that does make sense to me.
I will.
But with
I
a
think I did
21
fine.
and a 16, though, you both would recognize that because you both can speak Draconic. There are a total of 6 runes right now. There's 1 cold on each side, 1 fire on each side, and 1 lightning on each side. Then there are 2 blank ones, and 3 of the pedestals look like they would house heads, or you think. And then Revan points out that they actually have strange lines going through them as if they would separate and move.
Oh, mix and match. Spot 5 things different.
No, it's like it would open up and something would come out.
Maybe the heads are going to do the cup game thing where they all spin around and we have to pick the right one.
Yeah, but the statues can be moved, so who do we pluck from the assortment over there, and who do we move from down here?
Well, if the colors again, the runes again are cold,
Fire and lightning.
light, fire, lightning. Which order is which? Like, if you could point which one is supposed to be which.
Lightning, cold, fire.
Okay, let's just make this easy.
Okay.
We match up the white
Yeah,
with
and
the
on the same-
cold, the blue with the
Yes.
lightning, and the red with the fire,
Oh, yeah.
wherever those happen to be. It's
Mhm.
not like the tokens are any different anyways.
Yeah.
That's all you guys had to figure. It's a I started making my puzzles a little more simple because I had my players. I had one set of players
then-
spend 2 hours on a single puzzle.
And then I will take this glass statue and I will put it in the blank part
All right.
where there's nothing left.
I will also move this to the blank.
All right. The blank ones turn green,
Hmm.
and then
What?
Sneaky
one
green
turns
bastards.
black.
Oh,
The green ones are the tricky ones, right?
All right.
Or is that Mercury?
They also stink really bad.
This entire place stinks bad.
Make me a
Yeah, but green dragons stink really bad.
religion or
Hold on.
insight.
You can buy a lot of
am-
dragons.
I am good at religion. Okay, Dice, can you please cooperate with me today?
I love religion.
I
love religion.
literally the one class that requires religion. Come on.
So you
Literally the only
Grunk.
character that doesn't speak Draconic.
I thought, well, you're a puzzle man. You tug Dela'Nova's arm, or whatever you can reach, and you point out that perhaps you have to say something to Tiamat.
I think you need some words of encouragement here or something for Tiamat. There seems like a ritual you have to speak words for.
Would I know any rituals of Tiamat?
Not so much that. Perhaps it's just some
I-
sort of. Well, these types of dragonborns are very stout and noble when speaking about Tiamat. Perhaps it's just something as astute as that and easy. Perhaps just praising Tiamat in some regard would be suffice, you think? That's what Grunk tells you, at least.
Yeah, that.
O Tiamat, who art in hell, hallowed be thy name.
Who lives in thy hell?
I'm gonna be honest. This is player brain blanking here.
She's speaking that weird language again.
Would you like me to try? I'm very persuasive.
You have been actively insulting the Tiamat for the majority of the time we've been here.
Yeah, but that just makes me precocious. It's endearing.
For some reason, I believe it.
Can I just make a charisma check because I am actually blanking?
Just make a charisma check. It's fine.
Thank you. Dice. Can I please?
He gets on his knees and just starts praying, opening up one eye, looking around, seeing if anything happens. Well,
I love when the paladin fails his religion and charisma check.
You can try
This is
again.
literally the only thing I'm supposed to be good at.
Place my hand on his shoulder, coming up. It's okay. You can try again.
Remember, it's okay to be evil.
Yes, but also no, not that.
At this point, I'm convinced my character is cursed.
By Tiamat.
Take a deep breath and try again. I'm sure you just have to calm down.
I need to breathe from laughing so much.
All right, we're gonna try again.
That's so much
Better.
All right.
Come on, praising Tiamat isn't so hard. There's a lot to like about her.
The heads, her first three heads were the three major ones of cold, fire, and lightning. Ones of blue, red, and white.
What?
Each of the heads that you see upon this token are ones that appear going up the pedestal. Then, all of the children that you see disappear for a moment. And a very bright flash of light covers the room, and you will see a huge sized three-headed dragon.
My God, is that her?
What?
Her awakening us,
Oh.
child of Tiamat. We are reborn again. How may we assist thee?
Well, this is slightly off.
Also, Dela'Nova, you are a chromatic dragon, just so you know.
Yes, I am aware. He is blue.
I'm just saying. I'm surprised you never just tried to breathe into the brazier yourself.
Because that's cheating, Nikki.
But this creature is
Do
willing
you
to
think
do
that
such a thing
Tiamat
for
is the
you.
kind of person who wouldn't let their kid cheat?
Yeah, true.
It's okay to be evil.
You know what?
It's okay
You got
to
a
be-
fair point.
That is
so,
the fucking
Amorality
quote.
is the best morality.
so what is this dragon asking of us? Or specifically, what is this dragon asking?
What we want to complete the trial. At least that's what I think.
You know, come to think of it, I could have just done it myself. I don't know why that's just coming to me now. Huh. I do have to get going.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is
I guess we
time
can
to get
end
ready for
today's
work.
session here then. And we can
Oh.
continue next session as breathing into stuff happens.
Well, I don't know what this thing wants.
No, it's asking for a favor. Like, what do you want? You summoned it, right? What do you want it
Right.
to do? This is actually,
Our reward?
So it's,
yes. Basically, you can ask them to use their breath, or you can ask for a different type of favor, and just use your own
Become
breath
my
weapon.
steed.
if that is the case, Dickie, I have a very specific ask.
Okay. We can talk about
I
it
will
next
DM
session.
it to you.
Yes, sounds good. Thank you all for joining us for today's session of Pharaoh King's Blade, and thank you, Lydia, for joining the campaign. You know,
Yay!
I hope.
Yes, glad to have you
So
here.
no one else wants to see my rope hole before we go.
No.
Not again.
It's pretty sweet. I can make the rope disappear.
But like for a null, like
Thank you all
Marina's-
for joining. Thank
she's
you all
so
for the
nice. She's way too nice for a null.
Thank you for the subscriptions, the resubs, all the support you give us during these times. Thank you so much. And hope to see you all next time. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.